All right, ladies, gentlemen, gamers, and League of Legends patch enjoyers. Welcome back. Welcome back to another patch review. We are back once again to go over the patch. I believe this is the one after Worlds. So I already know for this one they're actually getting a little crazy. I know they're getting a little wild, a little silly, in fact. A little silly even. So I'm expecting to see some pretty crazy shit. I actually know a little bit of what they're doing. One, because I just kind of read it. I spoiled myself a little bit. I apologize. But also because I've been hearing about it. So without further ado, let's see what juicy little tidbits are in this patch now that they're unrestricted for Worlds and we're going into preseason where things should be changing up a lot. Fighter Blitzcrank buffs, AP Rakan. Oh my god, what the hell is that? And is this real life? Or is this 12.19? Oh, I think it's 12.19. In this patch, we'll be introducing Syndra's mid-scope update. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. Be sure to read on to learn more about all of her adjusted and upgraded abilities. This patch also contains quite a few buffs to some off-meta builds, a Janna VFX update that'll blow your wiener off, and information on the new... Oh, actually, wait, holy shit. Information on the new event Past Evolve system. I've actually been waiting for this. Holy shit, finally. Yes. Yes. Yes! This is what I'm fucking talking about! Thanks for reading, and see you on the Rift. Okay, I'm actually really excited for this one. This actually seems like a content-packed patch. I'm actually very excited for this one. The winds of change are hitting No One Cares because we don't go over TFT here. Moving on. Holy fucking shit. Look how many things they're changing. Oh my god. Oh, I hope this isn't a long one. We got a lot of shit to go over. Okay, and we got a lot of Spirit Blossom skins. Holy moly. We're going to go over those at the end as always, but Jesus, it's a meaty patch. Okay, Syndra. What do I think of Syndra? Everyone knows I'm scared of mid laners because of Season 4. Season 4, they absolutely demolished my holes, and I do not want to go to a patch that's similar to that one. Or a season, rather. Regardless, I think Syndra kind of lost some of her oomph. You know, again, I bet you they're going to say durability patch. Everything got messed up from the durability patch, even though they were supposed to fix everything. But realistically, I think they're trying to find a middle ground now. Obviously, people aren't as squishy as before, but they're too tanky, so they're trying to find the middle ground. So let's see what they're doing. Syndra's been in an awkward spot for a while now. Previously, an iconic mid lane, mage my ass, a mid lane one-shotter. Bouncing her around pro play has led to Syndra losing her identity. Yeah, because if you want to go burst mage, you go Veigar. Leaving her with so much untapped ass. And that's how we get to Syndra's mid-scope update. With this update, we're aiming to recapture Syndra's fantasy of unlimited power. Oh, is she going to scale unlimitedly? Hopefully. A brand new passive that upgrades each of her abilities over time. Okay, that's not really new. These changes should help Syndra players feel as though their power is growing over time. Oh, so maybe it's not when you max the ability, maybe just by putting levels in it, you gain more? Maybe? Who knows? Okay, anyway. Explosive burst combos to debilitating crowd control. Each of Syndra's abilities will receive new powerful effects when upgraded through her passive. Oh? Is it like GP? Is it like you just actually click the icon? Hold up. Wait a minute. Let's take a look. So, her base health is going down, so that probably means Riot thinks she's too strong and she needs to be squishier. That's good. Alright, passive. Transcendent. So, updated. Syndra now collects 120 Splinters of Wrath, what a interesting name, via damaging enemy champions and gaining levels. That's really good. So you get up to 120, so 120 is the max. Splinters of Wrath enhance Syndra and her abilities. Cool, they make her boobs bigger, and her abilities better. Mana. Syndra restores 20 to 215 mana whenever she collects a Splinter. Oh. Okay. At 120 Splinters, she gets almost a Rabadon's passive. That's insane. Syndra can gain Splinters of Wrath from the following methods. Damaging an enemy champion with 2 abilities within 4 seconds grants 1, 2 to 3 splinters, 8-second cooldown per target. Damn! So if you get 3, you're gaining like a shit ton of mana back from that. You're not going to have mana problems on Syndra anymore if you hit champions. Holy shit. I mean, mid laners didn't have mana problems to begin with, but holy shit. That's actually fucking wild. Wow. Okay. Syndra will receive 5 splinters when she levels up. Okay, that's not too bad. So let me get my handy dandy calculator here. So 5 times 18 means you will get 90. Just off the rip, 90. If you don't even damage an enemy champion, you will get 90. Interesting. So from leveling up, you'll get mana back. Holy shit. You basically have an in-kit lost chapter. This is actually crazy. What the fuck? Killing a canyon minion grants 1 splinter. What the hell? When Syndra fully upgrades an ability, she will receive a new upgraded ability icon. Okay, let's see what they're doing. The cooldown of Q is going up. Wow. That's an indirect huge nerf to the ult. They better be buffing this. The mana cost is going down. The magic damage is going up by 5%. Wow. Upon gathering 40 Splinters of Wrath, Q will be able to store up to 2 charges? That's actually crazy. That is actually fucking crazy. Wow. Wow. Alright, so W, Force of Will. So you can now pick up the ball from farther away. Non-sphere units that Syndra picks up will now be unable to die while under her control. Wow. Interesting. Okay, so that's kind of like a bug fix. And then upon gathering 60, so the first thing that upgrades is your Q. After that is the W. Upon gathering 60 Splinters of Wrath, W will deal an additional true damage. So you're getting a 15% straight true damage buff to your already existing damage on the W. Your W literally do 15% more damage as true damage. What? And it increases with AP? Holy shit! Okay, E, Scatter the Weak. It's getting buffed cooldown-wise at all ranks. That's pretty good. It looks like the Q got the brunt of the beating, and even then, it's not so much of a beating either. Syndra's getting straight buffed. What the fuck? The stun duration's going down by 0.25. That's fine. The magic damage is going down. Okay, so they don't want this to be too chunky. That's fine. The scatter angle is 56 degrees. I honestly don't know what that means. Maybe it's harder to aim. But who knows? Reduce the likelihood of Q not stunning targets at close range. What the fuck? How? Why did it do that? I count that as a bug fix. Okay. Dark Spheres spawned after casting Scatter the Weak are no longer fired as missiles. Oh? Oh, that's kind of a nerf, actually. That's a bug fix, but I count that as a nerf. Ugh. That was like a really cool thing you could do. You could spawn Q while Eing and it would shoot out. Now I don't think you could do it anymore. Wow. Okay, and then what happens when it upgrades? Upon gathering 80 Splinters of Wrath, Scatter the Weak's cone is increased. And also slows enemies for 70%. Damn! After you get stunned? Holy shit! So I think the cone of how it spreads is like how much in front of you it lashes out, or like the width. I'm not too sure about this. I think overall, maybe this is, I mean, overall it is better. I just don't know how. Either the actual casting of the E is wider around you, or the actual balls when they fly are thicker. I'm hoping it's thicker, because that is the better buff here. But who knows? Either way, it's a buff. That's really good. Holy shit. Okay, the R. Let's see this bullshit. So I think personally they have to buff the R just because of the change to the Q. But let's see. Damage per spear is going down. Okay. So Unleashed Power will now grant Q an additional ability haste. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Damn. Syndra just gets free stats upon free stats as she ranks up. That is actually really good. They did increase her fantasy of late game scaling. That's really good. And then upon gathering 100 Splinters, Unleashed Power will execute champions? She has Urgot ult. She almost has like AP Urgot ult. Urgot's is 25%, which is a little ridiculous. But damn, yo, like if you ult someone, you're basically ignoring like 15% of their health. And then you're getting 15% more AP, and then you're getting, 15% free true damage on the W. What the fuck? Syndra's actually crazy. I might actually have to play Syndra support or something. This is actually wild, and it's ridiculous. Oh, thank you. So, going forward after I just got my lovely oranges from my lovely grandmother. Blitzcrank. Oh, let's hear this bullshit. I've heard of this one. This one's going to be crazy. So, fun fact, Blitzcrank was initially designed as a fighter, believe it or not. So if you're running away after fighting him, he's going to grab your ass back and fuck you up. But anyway, he was initially designed as a fighter. Well, they found their place as the support, which is basically like, you know, I don't even think they deserve to be there personally. He really only has like, I mean, they kind of scaled him more towards support over time. Obviously, the whole reason he goes support is his Q. If he didn't have his Q, he wouldn't be a support. But anyway, we still think it could be fun to let Blitzcrank go other places. I mean, the only other the two off-meta builds I know for Blitz are AP Blitz, where you fucking go mid. I haven't actually seen AP Blitz in a long time, though. But AP Blitz, where you go mid, and just, if you land the grab into ult, you just nuke people. Like, it's insane. But you need to land the grab, because the grab does a lot of damage. Or AD Blitz, because his E gets a double AD scaling, which is ridiculous. But anyway, I haven't really seen them in a long time, so I'm actually glad they're buffing this. I would love to see Blitzcrank just in general. As support, he's been overshadowed by all the overloaded kits to come out. As anything else, he just gets overshadowed anyway. So it's good to see them giving him some love because he's barely even used. So, we're buffing some more fighter parts of Blitz's kit to make a more proficient duelist at the cost to his primary support. I mean, he's not even really played support anyway, so it's fine. So put on those boom boom Blitzcrank skins and get to punching. Let's see what they're doing. So his attack speed is going up. His ratio is going up. Oh my sweet god. His mana cost of his W is going up. The bonus attack speed is going up. They're really swaying this towards one direction, I see. Attacks during W deal an additional 1% of the target's max HP. Against non-champions, that damage is increased by an extra 60 to 180. Holy shit, you might go him jungle. You might go him jungle. What the fuck? Okay, the mana cost is going up. That's fine, as if Blitzcrank didn't have mana costs already. Mana problems. The knock-up duration is from 0.9 to 1. I think it should have been there initially, but whatever. And then empowered auto-attack damage. It's going from 200% total AD, which is what I said before, to the same amount, but now it has an AP scaling. Oh my sweet god. You're gonna... I don't even know what we're gonna see with this. We might see AD Blitzcrank. We might see on-hit AP Blitzcrank. We might see full AP Blitzcrank. I think for sure we're eventually gonna see someone experiment with Nashor's Tooth. Holy moly, I might do this shit. This sounds ridiculous. Anyway... no one is safe, so yeah, his Empowered E does more damage. Oh my god. Jesus. And then his R, maximum stacks from his passive, 3 to unlimited. I mean, makes sense if you're going to be attacking them 5 times a second, you know. Might as well have the passive just unload on them infinitely with lightning piss. That's fine. Magic damage from stacks on hit. This is getting buffed. Oh my sweet god, you're actually going to see AP Blitzcrank on hit. What the fuck? Magic damage. Oh my god, they're buffing. He's going to be a mage. He's going to be an on-hit nuke mage. What the fuck? Holy fuck. This is insane. I'm actually so excited for this. I might just go full AP Blitzcrank in the bot lane at this point. Nah, but I'll probably bring him top too. Or jungle. Honestly, he could go top or jungle. I think they have revitalized Blitzcrank. This isn't the normal patch where they just give 5 AD, 10 AD, there you go, there's your buff for the next 2 years. No, they're actually doing legitimate changes here. This is actually super cool. Echo, I hate Echo. What are they doing? Passive damage increased, damage against monsters decrease, bonus move speed increased early, our damage increased later, AP scaling increased. So they're just buffing Echo. So his third proc is doing more by 10%, that's fine. And then the magic damage on his ult is... Wait, where does it say damage against monsters decrease? It doesn't say that. They're lying! Anyway, Chrono Break. Damn! Okay, they're giving it 50 and then another 25% scaling. Holy shit! Okay, so, again, these are not wiener numbers. These are actually pretty good numbers. A wiener number would be 150 to 155. They're going from 150 to 175% AP scaling. Echo is going to be hurting with his ulti and his passive. Holy moly. Okay, Fizz. I think Fizz is a little weak. They probably are going to buff him. Magic damage is going, oh my god, from 75 to 90. Again, these are not their normal numbers. I don't know who at the Riot team decided to grow a pair, but I fucking like it. Fizz is going to do more damage on his main ability, too. That's really fucking scary, too. Oh, my lord. Okay, Fizz is better. Oh, Garen? Oh, let's fucking... let's go. Watch out for those crit Garen play... I need to send this to Jaylick. Oh, my god. I need to send this to fucking Jaylick. Hold up. Hold up. We got to interrupt it right now. Let me get it. There it is. I sent it to Jaylick. Anyway, let's keep going. So, Garen has been buffed. So, 58% plus 1% per 1% bonus crit strike damage to now 75. Yo, what is going on? These are good numbers. What the fuck? Okay, so crit Garen's going to hurt even more now. Holy moly. I might have to build crit Garen now. Oh my god, and they're touching my girl. I hope they're not nerfing Jinx. I really hope they're not nerfing Jinx. I personally think Jinx is always really good. Unless they touch her rocket range, she's always going to be good unless they nerf her damage into the ground. She is just a late game scaling animal because of her range and AoE and resets. It's insane. Jinx, I'll be surprised if they buff her, honestly. I think she's going to get nerfed. There's no way. I haven't really been seeing what they've been playing in Worlds. I don't think it's Jinx, but... yo, man, so far it's been straight buffs. I don't want to see a single nerf this patch. If they don't do a single nerf this patch, I'm going to be happy as hell. Jinx hasn't been her usual chipper, chaotic stuff. Oh my god, they're buffing her. So we're giving her a bit more explosive power in the form of base damage. 57 to 59. Not bad. Not bad. It's something. It's something. It's weenie numbers, but it's something. And then base damage to primary target of the ult is going up by 50. Honestly, I'll take it. Fuck it. Jinx, a little bit of a buff. A little bit of a kiss on the cheek. Nice. Alright, Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa, in my eyes, has been kind of weak. They nerfed her AP builds. Since then, she hasn't really been used. Her AD builds are okay, but that's kind of the only thing you could kind of go on her now, which I don't like. But I think that's the whole issue with Kai'Sa. She could just switch between builds, and it's dumb. I think she should just have an AD build and a straight hard nuking AP build. Nothing in between. No of this little, half AD, AP hybrid, on-hit, crit, Manamoo, Nashers, fucking bullshit. No. Just make her consistent and the balancing will get easier. I promise. So what are they doing? For a marksman that can flex between multiple builds, AP Kai'Sa has been quite weak, of course. They saw to that. We're giving her AP build some strength back in a way that won't lead to her W spamming ways again. The only problem that existed with the W back in the day, and I'll say it right here, right now, it's not a freaking crazy thing that you need rocket science to know. The only main problem with fucking Kai'Sa's W was the amount of refund you got from hitting a champion. Once they nerfed that, they did not need to nerf anything else. They only needed to nerf the cooldown because that was the only thing that was really broken with it. Maybe they nerfed the passive too, which they did do. They did nerf the passive as well. But after that, I think anything is overkill. They didn't need to nerf the passive that badly, just nerf the cooldown reduction you get when hitting it. That was honestly ridiculous, personally. But anyway, let's keep going. What are they doing to her passive? 5th stack proc. Damn it. So they increased the scaling for AP, but I don't like building AP, and this is pretty much useless because it's 1%. This is usual Riot buffing right here. 5% to 6%. Okay, cool. It's really... I mean, it is percentage health, right? And it is missing health. But, yeah, overall, this is wiener. Cool. Okay, Malphite. If they don't make my boy good, I'm gonna be sad. Malphite has usually just been the rock in the hard place, but... one day, man. One day I'm hoping they'll give him a VGU and they'll actually make it... or not... well, yeah, he could use a VGU too, honestly. They'll give him a VGU and just make him fucking epic. But until that day, I don't expect them to do much. Malphite is a rock. Yes. Rocks are nature. Nature is magical. In Ionia, I guess. Therefore, Malphite should be magical. We're buffing AP Malphite. Oh my sweet god. No. What are they doing? So the AP scaling on the W is going up by 10%, which is basically getting buffed by half of what it had, which is ridiculous. Wow, okay, and it still scales off armor, so you could build hybrid AP tank Malphite, personally, I think. Oh my god, they're buffing the ult by 10%. Okay, Malphite's just a little bit better. Jesus Christ, that's scary. Holy moly, I don't want to see AP Malphite. The only counterplay to AP Malphite is reaction time if you have flash up, or if your champion has a spell shield or an escape. But assuming they don't, the only counterplay is reaction with flash. Oh my god, that's so fucking scary. Okay, Master Yi. I hope we see buffs to Yi. I haven't necessarily played Yi too much recently. I haven't played Lee recently. There's no pass out. However, I heard he was pretty good. I heard all the changes they did to his W have been pretty good. If we're going to see nerfs, maybe it's going to be to the Q or to the W. Personally, that's what I think. Because the Q being able to go over walls and you choosing the direction is actually pretty big. And then the W being 9 fucking seconds is also pretty fucking big. So let's see what they're doing. They're probably going to nerf him. I want to see him buff, but they're probably going to nerf him. Master Yi has been a top-tier jungler at all skill brackets after his recent changes. We've succeeded at our original goal. Now we've succeeded too much. So, what are they doing? He's doing a bit too much damage. Isn't that the point of Master Yi? We're taking down his damage. What? So his attack damage growth is going down. That's sad, but then again, I just go on hit, so I rely on the true damage from the E anyway. But it looks like they're nerfing the E. How bad is this? Oh, thank God it's just bonus. Okay, cool. They're shaving 5% off of it, which does hurt, but again, you mostly build on hit. And when you build on hit, you're not only building on hit, you're building, the Phantom proc from Jinso's. You're not really building heavy AD Master Yi. So I don't think this is too much of a nerf. It is a nerf, but it's not too bad, personally. If they go anywhere past this, I think it's a little excessive, but this is good. Holy fucking moly, they're actually buffing Nasus. There's no way they nerfed Nasus. Nasus is so fucking, Garbo when it comes to the higher ranks. He is a low to mid rank champion. You won't see him in high ranks. He's just too abused. So, if they nerf him here, I'm going to get upset, and this is going to get rated, at least a 5 mark Merrills, if not lower. But let's see. Nasus has historically found success in lower skill brackets, just like I said. Similar to the Yi changes, we're looking to give Nasus some high skill skewed buffs. Oh, they want to make him better in higher levels of play, the only place he can't be played. I actually think this is really good, despite my sarcastic tone. This is nice. Okay, let's see. The Q. Oh my fucking god. Wait, is this only when he ults? Empowered basic attack range, 150 to 175. Fuck it. Alright, that's really good. The W, the Wither. Attack speed slow, 50% of the move speed slow. Okay. So the attack speed slow is always half of whatever the move speed slow is, yes. And then it's going to 75% of move speed slow, new attack speed slow values. Oh, shit. So at all ranks now, it's 75% of the move speed slow. Holy shit. So to put in perspective, before you were getting an attack speed slow of 47.5, now you're getting 71.25 at max rank. So that's approximately 50%. That's a little over 20%. That's actually crazy. On top of Frozen Heart, you're essentially getting no attack speed. You have no attack speed. You can't move, and you have no attack speed. You basically are gagged and handcuffed. You're handcuffed with your arms and your legs, and all you can do is scream as Nasus fadongles you. Holy shit, that's crazy. That's wild. Okay, and then the ult. The ult size is scaling. Wow. Okay, I never thought we needed him to get bigger, but okay. And now the AoE of his damage matches his size. Yeah, that just makes sense. And now the tick rate is every 0.5 seconds instead of 1. Honestly, this is, overall damage is unchanged. So, honestly, this is really good. One, because this actually is very niche. In certain scenarios where, you didn't get the last second tick off, you might have killed someone, where now you'll probably kill them sooner, right? I mean, the best thing to do is have the damage tick every 0.25 seconds, or whatever the cooldown is of the League server. But, 0.5 is still better than 1. It's very, very niche. This won't affect a lot of situations at all. It'll feel nicer, it'll look nicer, and it'll look like more consistent damage is happening. And in the situations where you died too quickly, it will now help you. Like, this is actually pretty fucking good. It's actually pretty nice. So, that's really good. Oh, shit. Fix the bug when acid damage over time text was not stacking. Wow. Yeah, pretty decent Nasus buffs. Holy shit. I think the W is the biggest one. The Q's pretty good too, and the ult is also pretty nice. Size just makes it so you get hit more, so it's not that valuable personally. I mean, the ult I just take as a quality life change, but the W and the Q are actual buffs. I think the W is way better than the Q, though. Holy shit. Okay, Nunu. What do I think of Nunu? Nunu is Nunu. He's pretty much a tank. He counter jungles, and he sets up stuff with a lot of CC. After he does his combo, I kind of think he's useless, though. Like, after he goes in, he doesn't really do much aside from tank and die. So what are they doing? Our AP Nunu scaling. Turns out AP Nunu is real and he can hurt you. We're giving AP Nunu some more strength. How much are they giving him? Oh my god. So he can effectively one-shot squishies. What was the purpose of the durability update at this point? That's what I'm questioning. So his magic damage is staying the same at the base level. It's going from 250 to 300. Holy moly. It's just more of a nuke. Oh my god. Okay, let's see this abomination. What is this? AP Recon. I've seen an AP Recon before. I don't remember if it did good. I actually think it might have, though. I don't know how, but I think it actually might have done good. But let's see. There are a small number of people out there that are AP Recon enjoyers. The sickness is what they have. And we want you to know that we see you. Oh, God. These buffs are for you. God help us. Also, support Recon could use the help as well. So indirectly, it's buffing support. That's pretty good. So shield strength is going up by 15% scaling. It's okay, I guess. I mean, Recon shield isn't anything to really be afraid of. But anyway, the Q. The AP scaling is going up by 10. Honestly, I feel like this changes nothing. I feel like Recon's damage is just pretty low in general. And the fact that they're not buffing the W or the ult, the fact that the Q is getting buffed, the Q is single target. And it's very hard to hit, and it's a skill shot. Like, I don't know. I feel like AP Recon is just kind of ass. It does buff support, I guess, if you build AP, which you do a little bit, but it's very minor. Like, I feel like it doesn't really matter. I feel like these changes are kind of just for show. Rek'Sai! I don't really know what Rek'Sai has been doing recently. I haven't really seen her at all. I think she's ass. I mean, I see Adrian's Rek'Sai, and that's why I think it's ass. But overall, I think Rek'Sai's a little weak. I think she could use a buff of just straight damage, personally. I think Rek'Sai doesn't really do too much. Rek'Sai is the queen of the jungle. Okay, I'm wrong. Particularly in the early game. Okay, I'm right. She doesn't scale, she's ass. Snowballing early ganks better than almost every other jungler at the highest levels of play. I feel like the only other jungler that can like basically do as good as her or match her personally is Kayn. I feel like her and Kayn have such unique playstyles. Kayn with the phasing through walls, and then her with the burrowing under, walls and shit. I feel like they're very unique, and they can get a lot of ganks off other junglers can't do. And it's deceptively powerful. But apparently it's too powerful for Rek'Sai, so they're nerfing her base AD from 64 to 61. That's actually decent. That is a decent slap on the face. Rek'Sai's a little weaker. Cool. Ryze. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're actually touching Ryze. This is fucking crazy. So, I don't want to speak too much on this because I'm also going to be making a video of this in the future on the YouTubes. But basically, Ryze, an item he used to love, is coming in preseason. Hint, it's Rod of Ages. But we won't talk about that too much here. But let's just say, if they're buffing Ryze now, and they're giving him this item, Ryze is about to get fucking crazy. Ryze is about to get fucking crazy. But anyway, let's see what he's doing. So, Ryze hasn't been the pro play terror that earned him his notoriety for getting reworked like 6 fucking times. So we're putting some magic power into his kit that will increase the potency of his full AP builds, which I think he should be building anyway. Even though I feel like Ryze should be somewhat tanky. What are they doing? So the Q is going up by scaling by 5%. Okay, that's a regular riot buff. That's nothing special. And then the rune Prison is going up by 10%. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Honestly, not as bad as I thought. Pretty good. Alright, but not that good. Shyvana, what do I think of Shyvana? I think Shyvana's a mess. I think they actually have to nerf her. I think AP Shiv has been, like, ridiculous. I've been seeing junglers build, like, tank and then... Or not even tank, Sunfire's Aegis and then, like, damage. It's so weird to me. It's like they think they're Kog'Maw where they can go, like, hybrid tank and still shred the team. And I think, you know, to be fair, like, two people do. Shyvana and Master Yi. I think they definitely do. But, yeah, I think Shyvana's kind of ridiculous. I think her AP build needs to be nerfed. But let's see. Right now, Shyvana's best builds are her tank ones. Despite that despite that one time we all got one shot by Shyvana E on ARAM, we're giving her some more AD and AP scaling. Oh? Okay, this is a lot of numbers. How do I make this entertaining for people? Okay. The W scales better off AD bonus, and then the on-hit scales better off bonus AD too. Okay, so the W, I'm trying to, like, understand this. My mind is hurting right now. The W scales better with physical damage somehow, which is weird, but okay, because it does magic damage, but it scales off physical, so that's a little weird. That might be a balancing issue in the future. Auto attacks against marked champions deal 3.5 of their max health. Okay, so they're nerfing it by, like, a wiener amount. That's fine. The damage of the E is getting... Oh my god. It's getting fucking buffed with both builds, both fucking AP and AD. Oh my god. This is fucking crazy. Okay. Dragon form extra damage is now a little less. Oh, thank god. Oh, thank god. Okay. It's a little bit less, thankfully. Okay, that's fine. And then the magic damage from the ulti casting it is going up by 30%. Dude, these, again, these are not wannabe numbers. These are actually big percentages. I'm actually scared, bruh. I'm actually scared. Okay, Shyvana, I would say overall pretty better. Okay, Sona. What do I think of Sona? I think Sona's ass. I think Sona needs to get further buffs or have her identity further carved out from Seraphine. I think we never see Sona. I think one of the biggest issues with Sona is, and I don't really see this with Seraphine. Seraphine is like this too, but not as bad as Sona has it. I just think Sona's like paper. I think Sona is so squishy. Just give her a lot of base health. Just give her more base health. I never thought I'd be saying this, but I think to fix this champion, just give her more base health and tweak her numbers a little bit higher, and that's it. So what are they doing? Sona's power has been dropping, so we're giving her some more early game strength. Cool. Yeah, I feel like Sona's early game is particularly one of the issues. Late game, I mean, you know, all casters can, or not casters, all enchanters can pretty much almost get one shot. Although a lot of them have a lot of tools to protect themselves. Sona just has W and ult. E is just kind of useless, and W doesn't even really provide a big enough shield. The only saving grace of the W, it's AoE, so it applies the shield to everyone who you hit. So collectively speaking, if you hit all 4 other people and yourself, which, you know, it's kind of impossible not to hit yourself, you have a decent shield going. Not on anyone individually, but in total. But yeah, I feel like Sona's just lacking in so many departments. I feel like they need to Omega buff her. They're giving her 10 damage on her Q. Oh, fucking whoop-de-doo. And then the power chord slow, which is the one no one uses, is now 50%. Okay, useless Sona buffs. That's actually one of the most useless buffs I saw in this patch so far. Which is really good, because we're pretty much mostly through it. Alright, Tahm Kench. AP Tahm Kench... Oh my god, what am I reading? AP Tahm Kench has never really been a thing until now. Oh my god. So the magic damage of the Tongue Lash now has a 90% AP scaling, and then an extra proc on the passive. Oh my sweet god, plus 3% bonus. Oh my lord, okay. I mean, again, I see this as the same problem as Rakan. Rakan's Q is very similar to Tahm Kench's Q in terms of targeting and how it goes out. In terms of what it actually does, you know, I think Tom's will do more damage, and it can stun. Rakan's comes back to him and heals him. There's the differences there. But overall, I think Tom's Q is better, but it suffers from the same issues. It's single target. It's a skill shot. It's a little hard to hit. Granted, I think Tom's is easier a little bit, but still, I don't think doing this really helps him too much, aside from in lane if you're going top lane. Maybe. But anyway, what about the W? Damage per stack is going up by 25% AP. I'm actually scared because that is a lot of AP scaling. 125% is nothing to laugh at. Like, and this is AoE, mind you, right? The Q, like I said, it's single target. If you get like a 5-man W building full AP, that shit's almost like a Malphite ult almost. I don't think Malphite ult even scales as hard as this. Where was Malphite? Where was he? Yeah, Malphite ult does not even scale as hard as this. It has better base damage, yeah, but Tahm Kench's one scales a lot better. Wow. Wow. We'll have to take a rain check on this one. A rain check. But I think this one could be pretty good. Alright, Twitch. What are we seeing with Twitch? I think he's going to get nerfed. He's one of the best fucking ADs in the game, personally, I think. AD, mind you. I said AD, that means crit build. None of this AP Twitch bullshit. Although I do love AP Twitch. I think AD Twitch is better. So what are they doing? I hope they don't nerf him, but they probably will. There are a lot of AP Twitch cheesers. Oh, that's what they call us. And we want you to know that we also see you. Go forth onto the Rift Magical Plague Rat. Oh my god, no way they're rebuffing AP Twitch. No way. I actually really like AP Twitch too. It's a little awkward to get used to, but it's really fun. Damage per stack. It's going from 2.5% to 3%. That's pretty good. I think it was like that before though. And then the E is going to 35. So 33 to 35. So it looks small, but you got to remember this is per stack. So it technically is a little bit more than what you're thinking. It's not that much, but it's better. I would have liked to see higher numbers, honestly, especially on the passive. I think the passive is one of the defining things of AP Twitch and the E nuke. Honestly, the ult is just like, you know, icing on the cake. It helps get them a little bit lower, but it mostly helps you transfer your stacks to everyone. But yeah, honestly, they buffed the things that need to be buffed. I just wish they buffed them more. But this is a step in the right direction. I actually really like this. And who knows, AP Twitch isn't bad necessarily, so this might be enough. Udyr! I think Udyr is a little weird. I saw an Udyr. I don't know how the fuck they did this, right? I think I was jungling with some stupid-ass pick or some bullshit. Or I was playing in a game with an Udyr on the enemy team. I think he built lethality or crit or something. And he, like, actually one-shot us with Empowered Q. I don't know what was going on. I don't even remember it because I scrubbed it from my mind because it was so traumatic. But it was actually scary. I don't think Udyr is necessarily good. I kind of said my opinions on Udyr before to echo them. I think old Udyr is more fun. I think new Udyr is better. He has more. But old Udyr felt funner to play because of every third proc doing something. And this one, it's every first 2 autos, which to me doesn't feel too good. It feels weird. It feels really weird. But anyway. What are they doing? Awakened Q will now deal a minimum amount of damage to minions. I think that's a buff. W on hit, heal against minions increased. So they're trying to buff lane Udyr. Our damage to minions increased early, decreased late. That's fine, honestly. They don't need to do damage later. The changes in the last patch hit top lane Udyr a bit harder. No one cares. Okay. Yeah, so this is honestly just towards minions. It's making his laning better. That's basically it. Okay, cool. We're done with the champions. On to the items. And by items, I mean item. Eclipse. Eclipse, I haven't really seen it because I haven't played League. So what are they doing? Bonus AD is going up. Lethality is going down. Honestly, I feel like this makes it less niche because you got Eclipse as a lethality item. And the fact that it's just doing straight more damage and less lethality means it's not as good against squishies per se. It's more generally good, which is weird because it's losing its identity. But hey, I mean, you know, I guess it's a buff because more people can use it. So fuck it. From what they see here, a lot of fighters are using it. Cool. Cool. Yeah, so they're just making it more for fighters and nerfing it for assassins. That's probably what they say. Okay, cool. Janna's getting her new windy tits attached. So, cool. She looks cooler. Themed clash, no one cares. Okay, here's what I care about. Here's what we're going to spend some time on. This is what I want to fucking see. The final phase of the Mythic content overhaul has finally arrived. Thank fucking God. With the start of the Worlds 22 event, which I'm going to have to fucking play, players will get their first look at the new event pass and event shop experiences. So I'm going to be upfront and completely transparent. I already heard bad things about this. Riot has a big issue, right? They like to listen to community feedback, but that's pretty much all they do is they listen. They don't necessarily change too many things. They're better than most companies, but they're not that good. So what do I mean by this? There's a lot of stuff just in the past Riot has said, we're going to add in that the fans have wanted that they just never added in. Fill but not support, masteries beyond 7, the whole pizzazz. They haven't really added that shit in. Which is fine. I mean, I guess people forgot about it. I would still like to see it in, but, who am I? I'm a no-view fucking streamer. So, I'm scared that what the community is asking for with the event passes is essentially, hey, Riot, we want a pass that's better, that, doesn't fucking suck ass and doesn't make us choose stuff that we have to grind for. Because look at one of the last passes, right? There was 2 mythic skins in those passes. It was the Star Guardian pass. It was Syndra and Echo. If you played the shit out of that pass, which I did, you can only afford 1. And that's after buying the pass, mind you. That's not before when you're free to play. If you're free to play, I understand. But you've already paid $10 to buy into the pass, or $15, however much it is. And then you still don't have enough to get both of the skins, which, feels really bad that you have to choose. I mean, I don't think there's many Echo and Syndra players. Actually, I take that back. There probably is, because they're both pretty good mid laners. So it feels really shitty. So people have basically been complaining that the event grind is too long, you don't get enough, and you feel kind of like shitted out of stuff, right? It feels like you can't earn everything you're supposed to earn. Which, maybe that's just bad design, but I don't think you should earn everything from the event. It's kind of a pick and choose thing. But it still feels bad, so I think they definitely have to touch up on it. I heard with this, it doesn't really fix the issue, but let's see. Maybe they changed it. So, let's see. Event page. We're moving the event-related content to one convenient location. Thank God it's not going to be on loot. Or maybe in missions or whatever. Maybe we'll have our missions on the event page now. Once you navigate here using the special event icon at the top of the client, you'll be able to find exactly what you're looking for regarding the event shop, event pass, rewards, and more. Okay, cool. It's all in one place. That's really good. That's, kudos. Thumbs up. Good with that. Just like before, you'll be able to spend your tokens in the exclusive event shop. To help you find the rewards you want to redeem most, we've added a navigation bar. Okay, I mean, I don't think we needed this, but okay, cool. Nice. Okay, the event pass. Overall, event passes are the same. By playing games and completing missions, you'll earn rewards. Nice. Excuse me. Everyone will have access to free rewards. Nice. Pass buyers will unlock a premium set of additional rewards. Nice. You'll notice a slight change to how you receive them. The new system has a track, similar to TFT, full of reward milestones. And you'll progress along and eventually claim what you've earned. And be sure to click it or else you lose it. Okay, that might be a point of contention. So, okay, I don't know why they did this, but maybe it's just to remain consistent and be more like a battle pass. An actual battle pass. So, event missions. Now that rewards are claimed from the milestone track, event missions will now grant event EXP. Players will have access to all missions whether they've purchased the event pass or not. If you decide to purchase the pass after, you'll still be able to claim the rewards you've earned along the way. So it's pretty much the same as before so far. What the hell is changing? Tokens are rewarded at each milestone on the track, and they still can be redeemed for event-exclusive content. Since Worlds 2022 is a big event, we've boosted the amount of tokens you can earn along the milestone track by adding an additional, watch this, 100 free tokens. Wow, that's a lot. No, it's not. I'm joking. Additionally, for the players that finish the milestone track, you'll be able to continue to play and earn tokens endlessly, which we could have done anyway. We've included a counter for how many times you loop this segment. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I like that, I guess, but okay. Please be sure to check out the event pass and shop FAQ as well as the Worlds 22 player support article. What the fuck has changed with this? Nothing changed with this. This is literally the exact same thing almost, except you earn things slightly differently, but overall, the end result is the same. And they fix like no problems. I hope that... Okay, this is where I'm scared. I was actually really looking forward to this, and this soured the whole mood. I mean, it's going to look better. Yeah, it's going to have quality of life. If they don't improve this further, this is essentially just a visual thing to me. This is just a visual thing and slightly different process of earning with the same end result. At that point, why do it unless you want to look prettier? Which at that point, I'm a little pissed off because I agree with the fans here. I am a fan. I agree with the fans. Bruh. Just make it better, man. Just make it better. Come on. Bug fixes, we don't care. Okay, upcoming skins. So, Spirit Blossom Part 2. Spirit Blossom Part 1 redefined what I thought League of Legends was. That was a long-ass event that was so fucking cool. It came with Nexus Blitz. Oh, did they say it's coming back? Is Nexus Blitz coming back? Fuck. I don't know if it will. But anyway... Wait, hold on. Wait, I just saw something really cool. Hold up. When using Collector's Jin, the execute damage display will now be 4 instead of 9s. That is funny. That is funny. Okay, but anyway, the skins. So, I think these skins are some of the best skins we've had in a while in terms of effects. They are so good. Prestige Blossom Yi, pretty good. I think the actual regular Spirit Blossom Yi is better, ironically enough. But it's not bad. It reminds me of Debonair, or not Debonair, sorry. Or is it Debonair? Or is it Crime City? Whatever the fuck it is. I think it's Debonair. It's Debonair Yi. Spirit Blossom Aphelios, the newest legendary. This shit is hot. It makes me want to... Oh, sorry, not Aphelios. Fuck. That's set. Spirit Blossom Aphelios, really hot skin. Really great ulti effects. Amazing. Darius, great. Evelyn, pretty good. Yi, I already said better than the other one. Really good. Spirit Blossom set, amazing skin. Amazing legendary. Spirit Blossom Soraka, pretty good. Syndra, pretty nice, and she's getting the buff. Or the mid-scope update, which is really good. Spirit Blossom Trist, amazing. Spirit Blossom Yorick, I think this is the weakest of the bunch. And I honestly think some of the other skins he has are better. But I know they updated it. I just don't know if it's good. But it was the weakest of the bunch, and I don't think it's good. I don't think it fits his theme at all. Like, I don't know. The Gravedigger who's, like, depressed and everything, I can kind of see it, but I just don't think they executed properly on it. I don't know. But overall, amazing skins. I think these skins are all really good. Overall, this patch has actually surprised me in many ways. They buffed more than they nerfed, and the buffs were not joking either. If we see more patches like this, which we're probably not, because let's be honest, this is getting ready for preseason. This is around the time of year only when they'll really do this, aside from the actual preseason patch itself. Still really good though. I personally think overall, this patch deserves like an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 mark miles. I haven't rated a patch this high in a while, for good reason. Honestly, I think this patch will shake things up a bit. You will see Crit Garen. You will see some mid laners I don't want to talk about. You will see Blitzcrank go into different roles. Syndra be played again. You will see Malphite, AP, like oh my god. Nasus, like what the fuck? This is crazy. This is actually crazy. AP Twitch, like, not as much as I originally thought at the end here, but still pretty good, really good. 8 out of 10 mark miles. That's my final score. Overall, pretty nice. I hope you guys enjoyed. Tune in, I guess, in 2 weeks to see this bullshit too. And, you know, if you enjoyed, watch me at twitch.tv/Tecnics channel. I stream there every day. I'm streaming this right now on there. So, you know, if you want, come hang out. Come give me viewers. I'll appreciate it. Bye.